Hello and welcome to Board Game Gumbo. Today we're unboxing Guardian's Call from Druid City Games. This is a game for 2 to 5 players that plays in about 30 to 45 minutes. There's some bluffing to it, but it's essentially about set collection. So here we have the rule book. Some cardboard punch out. So there is money in the game that you can use for different special actions. And then these are victory points. And this is good card stock, and they punch out really easily. These tokens are how you determine who you trade with every round. So you'll have to make a trade action, or an offer action, I should say, each round. And you can only offer to each character once until you've offered to them all. So essentially, if you're playing with 5 players, and let's say you're the green player, so you don't need that one. But then on your first turn, you're going to make an offer to the red player, so you'd flip that face down, and then next turn to the orange player, and so on, until you've made an offer to everybody, and then all your tokens will flip back over. So it just ensures that everybody gets offerings at an equal measure. And these boards are all going to be the same, just more points, more money, and more of these offer tokens. And the last one, just with some tins on it as well. So here we have the game board. This doesn't encompass all of the game, but this is one aspect of the game. And this is essentially rescuing people. So you'll all start off the board, and then as you rescue people, you'll move up, and you get awarded extra points here at the end of the game based off of where you are. So there are figures for the game. Each player will get a figure. And these are actually really well detailed, I think, especially for board game miniatures. And this is the function of these figures, is to keep track on this board. That's all they're there for. But again, it's nice to have them, especially since they are nice. So here are the player boards. So the player boards are basically cheat sheets. They tell you how scoring goes. So there are 6 types of cards in the game, and you're going to be making offers to people of particular card types, similar to Sheriff of Nottingham. And then based off of what cards you accept or gain during the course of the game, they give you either points at the end of the game or special abilities during the course of the game. Artifacts, for example, let you get treasures that either can be worth points, they can give you special abilities, or both even. And then each character also has an affinity to a particular type of card, and each one is different. So when you gain those cards during the course of a game, you'll also gain money. And the rest of the game is going to be cards. So again, there are 6 different types of cards. So there'll be a deck of cards that you'll draw from. That'll be those 6 types. And there's no real information on them other than the type of card it is and the artwork, although it is really good card stock. I don't know if you can quite see it. It's almost got like a linen finish to it. So those are the different types of cards. Again, there's no information there. The War and Council cards basically get shuffled in at the start of the game, and they are your in-game trigger. And then this other deck of cards is going to be the rest of the card deck, as well as treasure cards that you can gain. So let's skip these for a second here. So here's more of just the generic cards. There are curse cards. If people accept curse cards, bad things happen to them, as you would expect. Here are the treasure cards. So whenever you have artifacts, you can trade them in for treasures, and you'll get to draw a certain number of treasure cards and keep one. So again, this one gives you a bunch of points, but you also have to give cards away. This one doesn't give you a whole bunch of points, but it does let you reveal 5 cards from the top of the deck and add a called card type to your tableau. And then there are quests in the game, and these are things that everybody can compete for, but they're basically objectives. These will score either during the council or war phase. It'll usually say, again, this one says council, this one says war. So, and if you meet this objective when the council card comes out, you'll get that many points. But essentially the way the game works is you'll have a hand of cards, and from that hand of cards, you'll make an offer to somebody. You have to make an offer. They all have to be the same card, but you can lie. Again, it's like Sheriff Nottingham. You can tell them that you're going to give them 3 weapons, and they're not weapons. If they accept, and you said 3 weapons, and they are 3 weapons, they get to keep them. When you keep cards, they go in front of you in a tableau, and your tableau is what scores points at the end of the game, or in the terms of artifacts, what lets you trade them in for treasures. And that's it. That's everything you get in Guardian's Call. If you'd like the video, please like and subscribe below, and comment if you want to hear back from us, because we will definitely reply. This game retails for $40. So if it looks entertaining to you, go ahead and pick it up at your local gaming store.